festival activities as of last month. We're
Yep.
doing these like closed invitation events, but officially today is the opening day of the festival. So, on behalf of the Privacy Village team, I'd like to welcome everyone to once again being with us in our crazy weird experiment on creating this virtual fictional land of Privacy Village. And yeah, like we're proud to be calling ourselves the most creative privacy community out there, and it's all thanks to the work like we're doing in Privacy Innovation Lab at Bilgi University, which Yaz and I are co-directing, and Roshan, Kübra, Ebru, Zeynep, Sude, they're all part of that lab, and they're the volunteers actually throughout the festival. So I'd like to thank them first for the last month, all their efforts. Kübra, you were the star of the show, so this wouldn't be possible, at least even half of it. So thank you to you especially. And Rebecca is here. Rebecca, are you here? I just want to say hi to you if you're here.
I'm here.
Hello there.
Hello. I'm sorry. I'm actually in the kitchen trying to get dinner ready at the same time as I participate, but I did want to stop in and say hi.
Say, we're sending our best regards to you and your family, and who's ever in that kitchen, all the way to Switzerland. Our best regards, and
Thank you.
hopefully next week you'll play one of Michael's games with us. You'll be one of the players next Monday.
Yeah, I'll just try and get dinner ready ahead of time.
Deal, deal. Just order pizzas. That's how I survive. So, Michael, thank you so much for being here. We met thanks to Kim Voigt. She introduced us, and you met at a conference, a cybersecurity conference. Where was it? Which one was it? I don't remember.
It was in San Francisco. It was called Threat ModCon and OAuth's AppSec.
That's amazing.
About 2 months ago.
And again, Kim is one of like the advisory board members of this year's festival, and she and I also did like a session on privacy threat modeling on Linden framework, which Kim Voigt is like the creator, let's say. So like it was really one of the first official milestones of the whole creative compliance journey, because she is a privacy hero of mine. And if you're a privacy engineer or even an aspiring privacy engineer, she is again made really valuable contributions on especially privacy threat modeling and the Linden framework. So Michael and I met through Kim. Kim said you guys should definitely meet. You're definitely in the same vibes. And Michael and I met for the last 2 months, like over two weekly periods even, right, Michael?
Yeah, about
When
that.
I was in Budapest, we talked. When I was in Prague, we talked. When I was in Istanbul, we talked. So like every week we talked actually throughout the last month. And he played our games, the compliance simulator, and he like teased me with his games. And I invited him to really make the whole world aware of his great game design skills, but also, as you can see with this game, how great a cybersecurity and a data scientist he is as well. And because of his many hats throughout the day, I see him as a kindred spirit with that regard. And I'm really happy that you're hosting the opening game night, Michael. And thank you so much for being here. That was all on my end. Now you're the dungeon master, game master, village master, whatever you call it. I'll be just your helpful guide at the moment. Rebecca, you're cooking, but right now we have Roshan, Görkem, Kübra, and Yağız as dedicated players. We need one
Perfect.
more people. I can play, but I don't want to play. I want people to play. Michael, we need 5 people, by the way, right?
4. There's 5 because I'm a facilitator. in it.
Then it's done already. Next
so-
week, guys. Next week.
Yep. But you can spectate and you can play around in the space while we talk. So before I take over the screen, I just think this is helpful for everyone to see, since Mark already has it here. In this game, we are going to be going ahead and making a machine learning model, which you saw the player board that was right there, and comparison. So I'm going to go ahead and let's get us in the room. So I'm going to share my screen. So my job is to like drive like software security, and in doing that, I spend a lot of time explaining and making sure people understand the underlying technology. So I've gone ahead and done stuff in the cyberspace, but what we're doing today is a lot of times AI security comes to me. So I have to make sure that everyone in the room understands AI, like at a fundamental level from a principle perspective and things like that, right? So that's what we're doing today, right? So I'm going to share with you a quick little 2-minute thing, right, to get context, and then we're going to start playing the game. What we're going to be doing later is we are going to be building a neural network, which is a type of AI model, out of cardboard. That is the game we're going to be playing. So you're going to build an AI model in the next 30 minutes. I actually posted a LinkedIn post today for this event that actually summarizes what you would get out of this game, what I explained to make sure AI literacy, make sure you have that very simple message that I share with people. And then at the bottom is a link to like, hey, this is the game, blah, blah, blah. This is why you play it, blah, 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 right? So that's what I was going to share, but Mart said not to. So sorry. But I put that link in the chat for free to connect with me and chat with me later. And I post stuff like this all the time. But like,
Looks
just
amazing.
Like
Looks amazing.
So, and at the bottom is like, hey, Fuzzy Logic, there's a link to this game that we're going to play. It is publicly available. So you can play it yourself at any time with whoever you want for free. Or you can always say hi to me and I'm happy to facilitate a game and have a friendly chat because it's fun. I do it mostly for fun. So happy to help. So
I'm just going to send this link to the Tavern of AI Literacy.
Sure.
Fuzzy Logic. Virtual.
So that's the link to the actual game. Yeah, that's the virtual game. What you have there.
Yep. All right, I'll just keep that there. And now I'm going to continue my screen sharing. Thank you, Michael, for sharing this, by the way.
Sure.
And really looking forward to playing the game. I have seen bits in our previous calls in the last couple of, let's say, weeks, months. And I'm really excited to see like the real engagement, these amazing people, and give you the feedback as well. As, again, there's one more game, Bite Club. And that's already done. This is more like just out of kitchen, fresh, right?
Yeah, we're still developing. I'm still developing the art. It's not released yet. Hopefully mid this year. Because again, I was going to do this, but I didn't realize you didn't want me to screen share.
No. You will. I just needed like 10 minutes to do
Yeah. Not right now. I get it. We're learning the format. This is the first time we're doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's fine. It's fine. So see right here, see this image? Can you blow that image up? Like click on that image right there as much as you can. So on the left-hand side is your player board. On the right-hand side is an actual image of what a neural network looks like. A neural network is a type of machine learning model. I hope you can see the similarities. So as the game progresses, you're going to be putting on data on your board that will strengthen the probability of it going to where you want it to go. That's the crux of the game. When you're building a model, you're giving it data that changes the weights within what's called the hidden layer to get it to give you the outcome that you want. That's what you're actually doing, right? So that's why I'm saying in the game, we're going to be racing to be creating a machine learning model out of cardboard. The left-hand side is the player board. That's going to be your player board. On the right-hand side is an actual machine learning model, right? What it like visually looks like. And yeah, so I think it's helpful for people to see that, to see the connection. And to be in the environment, you can't actually move anything, but you can move the camera and kind of just like look at what people are doing and stuff yourself. But I will share my screen for anyone that has issues with that, so you can still see what's going on and whatnot.
Perfect.
So this is the player board. Go ahead, move your hands around for a little bit. What we are going to be doing throughout the game is you're going to be going ahead and populating. You're going to be going ahead and moving these pieces on the blocks. And based on where these blocks are, we'll say how strong your model is. So on your turn, you're excellent. So it looks like everyone, I can see their hands moving. I can see them doing stuff. That's great. So the goal of the game is to go ahead and just for the sake of distraction, would you guys not play with the pieces just for right now, just to make sure that we don't get confused? We will play with the pieces as much as we want in a couple minutes, I promise, right? Just for the sake of, making sure everyone can follow what's going on. So the goal of the game is to go ahead and have your animals to make a path from your animals on the left. So there's a little cat, a duck, a squirrel, a bunny, and a dog match up with the image on your right. And you're going to go ahead and test, you're going to roll dice to test if you successfully were able to identify it. So on your turn, you're going to do one of three things. You're going to say design. What does design do? design, you're going to take one of these little black cubies and you're going to put it on one of these circles. Why do you want to design? You need to create a path that matches, and notice the little shadow, that matches your animal on the left-hand side to the right-hand side. If there's no black path that matches, see this duck? Now I can test the duck. I could roll the 3 dice to test for duck. And I'll explain testing in a second, but that's the point of testing, is you're making a passing, I'm gonna go for there. To train your data, you're gonna take one of these green cubes and put it on top. You can do this at most 3 times. You can do that at most 3 times, and it's gonna increase your chances of passing a test. And I will explain that right now. So your last action that you can do, and you do one and only one of these things per turn, is you're going to test. What do you do to test? You roll the 3 dice. So basically each one of these little black cubies say, I can use a dice. So in this case, I'm gonna test duck. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll. You can also just hit the R key. When you select something, if you select the die and hit R, it will roll it. And what you would do is you're gonna add this, the goal is the value of your dice plus the value of the little green cubes on your path are equal to 18 or more. So in this case, I have 6, 2, and 1, which gives me a value of 9, plus this 1 green one, so 10. So I actually failed my test. If I fail my test, that means you didn't have enough data, you didn't train it well enough probably, right? Then you would skip your turn. That's not great. It's not great to lose a turn of this game. There's one other thing you can do, is you can go back and clean your data. So what is cleaning your data? So when you're doing machine learning, right, you want to work with high quality data. So it's not just about quantity, it's about quality. So because you didn't use clean data in the first place, you can do that, but you're going to get a penalty at the end of the game, -1 point. And as you use it more and more and rely on that, you lose more points. What does clean data do? It allows you to change these dice. You can re-roll any number of these dice, or you can flip a die. So if it's a 1, it gets changed to a 6. If it's a 2, it gets changed to a 5, so on and so forth. So in this case, I would still technically not pass, because it was 6 plus 6 plus 2, which is 14. And I have this one, which is 15. Is that lower than 18? Yes, it is. In the case I did pass, let's say I did, I would take my piece here and place it on the duck. So the first person to score for the duck is going to get 5 points. The last person that scores for the duck gets 2 points. When any player goes ahead and fills out all of the animals, tests successfully for all the animals, we go around the circle to make sure everyone has the same number of turns, and the game is over. There is one more thing I'll explain later on, but let's just start playing the game. I think we know enough to start playing the game. Before we get going...
Michael, may I ask a question?
Of course.
The clean data thing, that's the only part I'm confused right now. So
sure.
If I move that orange token to the right, one circle,
yep.
Each circle gives me 1 die, or each circle gives me that turn, whatever amount of die I can re-roll?
You can flip a die, or you may re-roll any number of die of your choice.
Deal.
So you can re-roll all 3 die, or you may flip a single die.
Deal. Now I get
your
it.
Choice.
Thanks.
Any other questions from the audience before we get going? And feel free, if you're participating in the game, just come off mute. It's just easier if we're just having an active dialogue rather than me. So just come off mute and stay off mute the whole game.
All right.
Yeah.
Görkem, then today you're spectator. I'll send you an invite for next week's game. Next Monday, same time. Perfect. Here.
I have a question, by the way.
Roshan?
For the clean data process, you have a -1, -2, -4, and -6. Those are going to effects of the end game points. Am I right?
Yeah, so if you use the clean data action 4 times by the end of the game, you're going to get -6 points. If you only use it once, you're only going to get it once. Each time you use it, you get that number of points. Minus.
Okay, I get that.
You slide it over once.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So
Michael?
That's great.
I can be your hand if you be the brain. So where do you want
Thanks
this
for
next?
that.
You said you want to go
Okay.
for the cat. Where do you want the next piece?
I would put it here because it is the closest one to the
Yep.
results, I guess.
Yep. And-
As you said before, since the opposite sides does, this one would be.
That makes a path to the cat.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, there you go. That's your first turn. In your future turns, you will do one and only one thing. So now, 3.
Oh, okay, I understand that. Okay.
Because you're overfitting. You're maximizing for one side of it too often. It won't go.
Okay, but then also I don't need that way also. Okay, then I can do this.
Now we only have Rosa with us.
Okay, I feel like
okay, I accept that. Okay.
I'm teasing him.
Sorry.
The last guy,
I didn't realize that.
the last guy is called Roshan. It's the hardest name. So Rosa was a good idea, Michael. I just
yes.
wish you
Yes, it is.
keep calling him Rosa because I will from this day forth indefinitely.
So I'm just reading what I saw. So I see you're going for squirrel. That's a great opportunity. Great choice. Now it's Kubra's turn, and you're going to do one action. You can technically test the cat if you want. You have a really low chance of passing, but you can technically do it. You have to get all 3 6s and be really lucky. You can add another black node to try to race somewhere else, or you can start training your cat path. What would you like to do? You get to do one and only one thing. Ponder it out.
Think out loud so that we as the spectators also
Okay.
hear your thought process.
Rosa goes for the dog, and Niels goes for the squirrel. So I can choose the bunny, I think, because it's also it's not very close, but yeah. Okay, I decided. I made my mind.
So what you doing?
But I believe that this time I can do it. So
Yeah, you want to try to do it yourself? I'll let you do it. You got it.
yeah. I would definitely.
It's tricky.
Right.
Yeah. There you go.
You got it. You got it, Tiger.
Something.
Yeah, look at the shadow. The shadow.
Wait, I forgot my pads. That's the worst part. I would go for bunny.
Yeah. And if you let it go, wherever you want it.
Now at me. I never said that I'm very good at the games, but it will be all right.
Oops.
Roshan, please don't beatbox.
There we go. And that's your turn.
Resource management.
Yeah, you're trying to optimize your model. You're not going to be able to max out everything. You're not going to be able to put black nodes everywhere. The game will be over before that happens. You have to figure out how to do it before everyone else does it, and they're not going to fill out everything.
Yeah.
So now.
So Kubra is the most lawyer among them all. So she's causing the most trouble.
This is actually I'm getting the most feedback from Kubra right now. So this is great. So go ahead. Now go ahead and do your turn.
Okay, and my turn is we put 2 more green shits
Yep.
here and here.
Language this year we're having meta, hopefully. So language, guys.
Yep.
Come on, Meta can handle this.
Content moderation, it's on their top of agenda, but let's not hassle them. Let's just get them.
Oh shit.
Really? I should just Kubra, do your thing.
Oh.
Roshan, you're making noise.
Yes, I'm making noise, and I will be asked, can I roll it with my own dices?
You have your own D6.
Yes.
If you have your 3 own D6, you know what? Just for fun, go for it. We'll honor system. This is a game, right? I don't see why not.
Adapt your camera, please.
Yeah, I will. Of course I will.
Wait, let me pin you. Let me pin you in full screen then.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, for the dramatic first roll. Yes.
Wait, don't roll,
perfect.
don't roll. Wait. Just
It's Kubra's turn. She needs to do something first.
Yeah, it's my turn. I'm gonna make my move.
Yep.
While I'm.
Roshan,
Okay.
All right.
Wait,
that's your turn.
wait.
So
Now
I
go
just
ahead and do your
I
roll.
just only have 2d6. I'm going to reroll one again. So
Okay.
I am telling you that. Okay then. I'm rolling for a dog. Okay.
You're rolling for dog.
Yes.
Okay, so you had a 3 and a 5.
I'm going to show you that this is 1 and this is 2. Okay. And I'm going to
Okay.
roll one more. Okay.
Oh, so you had a 2 and a 1
And a
then
5.
And 5, and which means 5, 6, 8. And I have plus what?
So you had a 2, a 1, and a 5.
Yes.
Okay. And then so yes,
Clean your data, mate. Go clean your data.
I
So-
will, but I'm just checking it out. So
Yeah, you might not need to. You trained it so much. So he has 8. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you only have 14 showing right now.
then
so
I
you-
will clean my data on 1 in order to get the point of dog for
Yep.
plus 18, and I will be. and
So
I
then
will-
dog is now passed. I'm just going to do this for you for the first
Okay,
time, just to show you how
okay.
this works.
Okay,
So you now go on the dog track.
okay,
and
good
you
one.
And well, since this is a 3-player game now, you're going to get 5 points. The next person to get dog will get 3 points, and the next person to get dog, the last person will get 2 points.
Nice. Okay, it's
So
cool.
there you go. You are a 5th done the game. 3 things on your path. 1, 2.
So,
You have 4, so you're at 17.
shit.
So you can clean data.
Yeah,
So
I'm
if
gonna
you-
clean the data.
So if you flip this to a 4,
No.
then you're at 18. So now this goes over. You're gonna get -2 points at the end of the game. You're
Yes.
using the clean data again, but you passed the bunny right now. So
The,
now your value is up. You're showing 16. You have the 2 greens. You have 18.
yeah.
Yay! You
Yeah.
passed that. So you have.
Yay!
You're on the board.
Can't believe it. I did it, guys.
You're the first one to get the cat. So
I
now-
knew it,
now
I
you say, I don't want
Fast,
negative points and just
Okay, let's go for cleaning data.
okay. I assume you want me to keep the 5 and re-roll these 2.
Yes.
I'm gonna re-roll the 1. So you had 11, and you're going for the squirrel. 11 plus 3 is 14, which is not 18. So you still fail. Sorry.
So at the first, I'm sorry about this meta play, but this is a game core rule. So I'm going to use this way to gain 1 point.
Yep. Just guarantee you get a point, and then do the
Yes,
same thing
and
here.
then I'm going to do same again right here and gain 1 more point too in order to
That's-
guarantee the win.
Near the end game, that's totally normally a valid normal thing. Yeah. And she has -4 points from her data cleaning. So she has a total of 6. We have Rosa over here. He has maxed out 3 nodes, so that's +3. He has +5 from the duck and the dog, so that is 13. And
All right, then do a winner's speech for us, Rosa, and explain us how did you win. Go.
So the winning is my part, like what the emperors did in the past. So in order to understand it, in order to get close it, this is the way. So always be on the dark side is one of the options. So this was my way.
This is
I
the
just
way.
went through on internet in order to understand and learn the game before the game, so I know the rules before them.
So what is the
So
game?
that-
What is the game in Rosa's words? Can you please, if somebody's watching this video and curious about the game and wants to play next week,
Okay.
can you
So
explain?
game is basically on how the AI works, AI system works, but it's also a bit competitive and it's a little bit spice of the gaming, the board game industry. So basically, the games also needs to find a real strategy to get overwhelm the others, and also needs to keep follow up to what others doing at the same time in order to choose your path.
Yeah,
Thank
big
you so
big
much.
big applause for Rosa once more. And Rosa, which faction are you? Because you just won your faction 20 experience points in the battle for AI as well.
Actually,
20 points to
There is a-
Gryffindor.
there is a little spice of it because the faction needs to transfer me because I am not in the factions right now.
You're a
need to transfer
natural-born.
me.
You're a natural-born leader. That's why you need to be in AI apocalypse and lead humanity against the rise of our technical overlords and save humanity. We need you in this battle.
That's a very honorable invite.
Sude,
No.
both Sudes are in AI apocalypse, by the way. So Zeynep, which one are you in?
AI fundamentalist, of course.
Eren, which one are you in?
Fundamental.
Ebru, which one are you in?
Ecopolyps.
Nice, Ebru. Roshan, it's your time to choose.
So, in order to give order to the system, I will be part of the AI apocalypse. So, point-
Welcome,
Oi.
brother. Welcome.
See you around.
So, guys, if I may, Apocalypse Day.
We can't hear it, Manson. We can't hear it.
Well, thank you everyone for being here in the opening day of Privacy Village. We're gonna be doing these weekly for the next 6 weeks. So if you liked what you've seen here, come join us. Every Monday is the gaming night. Every Wednesday is learning around privacy engineering and AI governance. And every Friday we're gonna do weekly faction networking events. Happy hours in AI Tavern, where Monk Band, our official village bards, will sing tunes to celebrate Data Privacy Day. From Lord of Strings to Witcher and all the nerdy franchises that you know of will be played live by our dear musician friends. So see you Wednesday on Tower of Privacy Engineering and House of Responsible AI. Also on 18th, we're gonna start the hackathon for differential privacy use case, which will be around ad fraud monitoring, machine learning pipelines, and how do we do it with mathematical privacy guarantees, which a certain privacy enhancing technology satisfies, which one, dear Rosa? Is it differential privacy or homomorphic encryption I'm talking about?
Differential privacy.
Yes, of course. That's why you're the winner tonight. Not only in this game, but in life. Anyway, guys,
Okay.
take care and have a great day. Thank you for being here. Cheers from Privacy Village.